At some point in your life, you'll fall off, whether it be a bike, a motorbike, the edge of something, life. You might fall off life. Don't let it beat you. You're going to fall off at some point. Oh, horses. You might fall off a horse. This was supposed to be a bike packing trip. Carry on with more of the wonderful Wolf Way in East Anglia. However, due to a glitch in my cycling skills, I managed to hit the deck momentarily and put myself and my bike out of order for a little while. So we've had to think on our feet and use this time wisely. That means using the legs. So let's see what we can rustle up along the way. We'll make it up as we go along, as usual. Yeah. Oh, rough old boy. No, not today, thank you. I believe this is called the Angle Way. I'm not 100% sure. Hasn't been fully researched, as I said, but the walk goes from Diss to Thetford in East Anglia. Could be Suffolk, could be Norfolk. Yeah, I'm not sure which, but anyway, doesn't really matter to me. It's a lovely walk. And the plan is to do 5 or 6 hours today, hit a campsite somewhere, get some food down us, camp tonight, walk on again tomorrow, similar distance to Netted Hall, I think it is, and then carry on from there the next day. The weather's looking absolutely spectacular. It's going to be great. It's just nice to get outside. As I said, this was supposed to be a cycle. It was all geared up, but things have changed and you adapt. Here we are on the Angles Way, somewhere in Norfolk. There we go. Ancient paths crisscrossing Norfolk and the south of England, trading routes perhaps. And no doubt picked blackberries on the way. Look at these. Come here. And this road might have been a dirt track hundreds of years ago, thousands of years ago. And these little copses on either side, little bits of woodland, probably very ancient. You might have Vikings coming through the trees there, ready to raid the Anglo-Saxons making their way across the land, to rape and pillage and do all those things that Vikings did back in those days. Doesn't look like it's changed much. Apart from the bit of tarmac, that's what it would look like. Site of Special Scientific Interest, an SSSI. Okay, a much-loved common, due to its valuable lowland, dry heath and acid grassland communities which thrive on the Ling's free draining and nutrient-poor sandy soils. Well, that's where we're going. That sounded like a little steam train. Yeah, so I guess if they weren't farmable, because the land, maybe the soil was so poor quality, they were just left. Like that. It's quite nice.
Nice purple.
Yeah, nice bit of colouring. Let's go to Diss. Actually, no, we've just come from Diss, so we're not going to Diss. What have we got here?
Yeah, this is the route.
Okay. A little bit of an overgrown path, this one. What's at the end of it? A big old church. Yeah, these little random things you come across. Oh.
Oh, wow.
We got us a wow. It's got the wow factor. Check that out, yeah.
It's like what we came across last year.
It is, isn't it?
On the bikes.
Where was that? That was near King's Lynn, wasn't it?
Yeah.
They do like
Even before that, remember the first church we came across?
Yes. Yes.
When we sort of took the bikes inside.
Yeah. I think they do like a tower in these parts. That's what I've concluded from this. And this is a proper tower, look at that. Look at that stone.
About 2 meters thick.
Yeah.
2 meters, 5 feet.
A bricked up window with this pattern and the shape of it still in it. Stonemasons, mate. Stonemasons, eh? Proper skill job, that. It's like that film, The Road. Everything's wiped out. All existence is gone. There's no signs of life anywhere. It's just us making our way cross country to find some other survivors somewhere out there. There's be survivors like us. You often find that when they turn a book into a film, it ruins the book a little bit, or they never quite do it justice.
Yeah.
Because you've built up this vision, I suppose, haven't you, of reading it? And you've got your own sort of scenes running through your head as you read it, and then somebody's done their own interpretation of it. Sometimes it works. I guess other times it doesn't quite work out as you've pictured it. I think it's quite a skill to be able to make movies that are based around next to nothing going on. You know, where it's really simplistic, really simple scenes like this. That grips your attention for so much of it, you know? Takes some doing.
Set in like a garage, isn't it?
Yeah.
And that's it, the film.
Yeah. Well, that futuristic stuff like that predicts basically the end of the world and there's nothing left. There's just a few people walking around, turning that into something gripping for an hour and a half or something. It's pretty impressive. Hello. All right, you boys, calm down, calm down. It's like walking through somebody's property. When there's an ancient path, there's an ancient path. You follow it. Got here.
Figs.
I don't know if they are figs. This doesn't look. This is not a fig tree. This is one of those. Somebody in the comments tell me what this thing is. Moments. Ooh, could be fig. There's a wasp, and it's not a fig tree that I know. What is that? We need to slice this open. I have got a little knife with me, but. Look at this little footpath. What we've got here is a little bit of a river. And lots of reeds. Let's see what it's all about. What's that say? Welcome to Redgrave and Lopham Fen. Well, this, believe it or not, is the River Waveney. Apparently running 58 miles, or about 95 kilometres, until it joins up with the Great River Ouse and carries on to King's Lynn, where it enters the sea. Doesn't look like much of a river, but maybe at some point later on it turns into one. We're not far from the source, which we are going to head to next. Somewhere out there, in these flatlands. Yeah, open it up, have a look. See if there's any bees in there. What you got? Random box in the woods.
Locked in the woods.
Somebody keeps a stash. Oh, there he goes. Just out of sight. We found it! What we have here is the source of a river. This right here is the source of the River Waveney. We found it. Not that we were particularly looking for it. You can see it, look, oozing out of the ground there.
Oozing.
Did you like that? Did you like that? Whereas the ooze oozes out across the B1113. Across the road there, this lovely romantic spot. So this is what the source of a river looks like, if you've ever wondered. Now, let's go and find the other one. Welcome to Suffolk. What does this say? Norfolk. What's that say?
Godsoul?
No, not
Nelson's County?
Nelson's County. Ah. Well, apparently, just across the road from the River Waveney is the River Ouse, the source of the River Ouse, somewhere in amongst this mess. I'm not going in there, it's full of nettles. We're going to see if we can see some of it a bit further on. Thrilling stuff, eh? Thrilling stuff. In Norfolk. Not exactly the Nile.
Norfolk's Nile.
Norfolk's Nile, there we go, let's call it that. The Norfolk Nile. Good shout. Later. Thelnetham Windmill. There we go. Quite the well. UK windmills. Who would have thought it? It's very windy miller. Oh, that's nice. Thelnetham Windmill. I would say, as a hazard a guess, a Norfolk windmill to help keep the fens drained. What do you think? Free food. These here are conference pears. Maybe that one. And apples. Look at this. Oh man, manna from heaven. Having that. Bug and all. This has to be one of the stillest, quietest places I've been in a very long time. Just coming towards the end of today's walk. And it's pretty evident that 1 litre of water for 19 kilometres is not quite enough. Kind of knew that, but where we're going we can fill up, stock up and rehydrate, so it's not too bad. Be ready for tomorrow, all over again. Getting some well-earned sustenance. I'm going to cook some camp food tonight, which I'm very much looking forward to. What's going on here? Local boy races, I guess. And that there, dead for the night. Well, I'm truly boiling. Always add a bit, can't I? Also got one of these Summit to Eats floating around. Here's my bin bag. British made, ethical down and all that, so made by Tundra. Insta-pillow. And a bit of Sea to Summit expanding sleeping bag. I like the old elastic sleeping bag liner, I should say. I like the old elastic one. Home and bed for the night. Loads of room. And that'll be it. That's for the night. Here at this little campsite. A couple of tents, some bike packers down there. And an Alpkit Solo there. Probably. Horse box shower. Some sort of working farm with a campsite chucked on the side. Lovely.